Dawntrail's iteration of Blue Mage comes in the form of a Phantom job in Occult Crescent, most notably in the newest content, North Horn. It works just like most other Blue Mages, where you have to find spells and learn them, except it's now just a Phantom job. Here's everything you need to get all of your spells and know how everything in the Phantom job of Blue Mage works. So first things first, you need to get the job, which drops from a critical engagement in the northeast part of the map of Northhorn called Appalling Behavior. It's a chance drop from when you complete this critical engagement, and after about 2 or 3 you should get the job stone to drop, and then you have now learned the Phantom job Blue Mage. And now from here we have to collect all the spells. I made this handy dandy map here, which will actually show you the location where the Blue Mage job critical engagement comes from, but also we need to revisit this after we have learned Phantom Blue Mage, because this is where our first spell comes in, which is Occult Missile. Yes, Occult Missile is used by the critical engagement boss here. You do not need to be hit by it. All you have to do is have the Phantom job equipped while doing this critical engagement. However, if you would like to be hit by the missile, you certainly can, because I'm sure people would love to res you for their res achievement. Now moving on to the next two, which have a little bit of a caveat, and this is Aero II and Aero III. I want to note that you have to be level 2 on Phantom Mastery of Occult Blue Mage in order to learn Aero II, and then the same with Aero III. You must be level 3. After we get to level 2, you can find it at the location of 15.6 and 37.3, and you're going to fight a Crescent Anila. I think that's how you say that. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can correct me down below. I don't know how to pronounce anything. Anyway, you find this green little wind monster, and after it cast Aero II, I got hit by it. You don't have to get hit by it. You now learn the spell Aero II. After you've learned Aero II, that's another requisite. You have to learn Aero II before you can learn Aero III. So learn Aero II, and then you can work on learning Aero III, which is from the critical engagement and the northwest top part of the map in the little box called Quarried Away. I don't actually recall seeing the cast at all, but after I did the critical engagement with the Phantom job equipped and at being at level 3, I did learn Aero III. Next, we're going to move on to Aqua Breath. We can learn this one at any time. The mob is a little crab at level 29. It is Crescent Stoneshell, which can be found at 30.9 and 7.8. Once again, I don't think you actually have to get hit by the spell. I got hit by the spell because I was playing Warrior. But yes, after you see the spell, you have now learned Aqua Breath. Going on to Mighty Guard, we can return to spawn. This is a level 22 mob, the Crescent Biblotaph. I think I said that right. At location 37.7 and 30.8. Pretty simple, just wait for it to craft Mighty Guard. It does not go invulnerable like I thought, but yeah, you use Mighty Guard, or it uses Mighty Guard, you defeat it, and you have learned the spell. I learned all of these spells on the first attempt. It didn't take multiple attempts, so I'm pretty sure it's pretty straightforward. Oscillate White Wind is the last spell that we're going to have to learn. This one does have a little bit of caveat to it as well. This is a level 42 mob, the Crescent Flame, which can be found on the floating island at 4.8 and 36.2. Once you go up on here with the little teleporter, you go inside the building, and there it is. Start working on it. It is a little bit of tanky thing, and then it'll start the White Wind cast. It is an interruptible cast. I chose not to interrupt it. I don't know what happens if you interrupt it. I would say you only have to do it once. Just let it do the cast, then you'll see the cast, and then you can fight it from there. I didn't see a second follow-up cast after it did the first cast. It just gained HP, so I don't think you have to worry about it. But after you've seen it once, if it does happen to come up again, you can probably interrupt the second one, and then once you defeated it, you have now completed all of the Blue Mage spells, and you got 5 achievement points. So congratulations, that's the Dawntrail iteration of Blue Mage. I hope you found this video useful. I hope you found the map useful. And as always, I hope you have a great day.